What's going on, guys? How we doing tonight? It is Tuesday. Wonderful, wonderful Taco Tuesday of all the things. I'm rip roaring ready to go. It's time to get buckled in. Oh, ow, 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 ow. That was my funny bone, y'all. Eesh, that's not good. Okay. Anyhow, it's time to get buckled in, ready to go. We are going to turn this key light on first. There we go. There we go. I was a little dark there. It's time to get into it, guys. Time to get into things. So we are getting right back into our Chimchar hunt tonight. I am hoping that I'm able to get this sucker and we can get this gameplay going, because that would be nice. But if not, you know, we'll just get as deep as we can get into the hunt. So the plan is hopefully to get to 100 encounters tonight, if we can get that far. Deandra, welcome. How you doing? Connor Barrett, how's it going? The Odd Bro, welcome everybody. I hope you all are having a wonderful Taco Tuesdays. What kind of tacos did you guys have today? And then the other thing on top of all of that is, I know that we've discussed my favorite shiny Pokemon, but I would like to know what your favorite shiny Pokemon is. I want to know. Deandra says it was so funny. Not funny that you bumped your funny bone, but I secretly laughed. Yeah, that I was getting a little bit hyped and excited. I kind of bumped my elbow over here on the mic arm right here in front of. At least I didn't bump my Lego Bulbasaur. That's where I'm at with things. But yeah, I think my little dudes are all off too. No tacos with beans, Deandra. We are not having tacos with beans around here, unless you're putting like black beans in your tacos. We're cool with that. Pinto beans, but we're not doing that refried bean, Americanized taco. No. Protein, cilantro, onions. That is a taco. Pour a little salsa over the top of it. I'm a fan of spicy red salsas, but I can get down on some green salsa too, some salsa verde, you know, if we're talking about it. But guys, I made myself an iced coffee for the night. I'm locked in. And we are ready to get down and dirty. Guys, I am once again, I know I keep repeating myself when saying this, but I feel kind of obligated to tell you guys in case you get confused with the chats or anything like that. But we are live on vertical as well as horizontal. Vertical as well as horizontal. That means two chats are going at the same time. One on the horizontal stream, or regular stream is what you would probably call it, as well as a chat for the vertical stream. So if you are confused at all whatsoever, if I'm responding to one chat over the other and you don't see the chat that's happening, that could be the reason. But with all of that out the way, buckle up, because it's time to get our encounters on and get some. Here we go. Had to get that sound going for you because I was messing around with some sound settings today before stream started. I was listening back to the past couple streams over the past couple days, and I realized like my mic kind of sounds echoey, and so I kind of messed around with it a little bit, the settings. So hopefully it sounds a little bit better tonight than it has, but we'll try and get it dialed back into the way I had it. I feel like I had my sound dialed in so well and then decided to upgrade my computer components. And when I did that upgrade, we in fact lost some of our sound settings. So I've had to kind of like mess around with things here and there because the software that I use that like monitors all the sound or like digitally routes all the sounds in my system to where it's supposed to go, it kind of like wiped and reset. So I had to like redo everything. I had to re-add all of my vocal filters, I guess you would call them. They're VSTs. So if you guys know like the technical terms, are called VSTs, but it's basically a filter for your voice or mic to make it sound good. So adding like an equalizer, compressor, and also a like noise cancellation to block out all the background noises so that you can't like hear me clicking my controller right now. As well as like if I type on the keyboard, it's not all, you know, Dane Cook style angry typing and then headbutting the keyboard. But yeah, so that's that. The Odd Bro says favorite shiny has to be Lunala because it looks like it flew straight out of hell and it was my first shiny legendary. Yo, congrats on the first shiny legendary Lunala. That is a sweet one. I've never actually legendary hunted shinies or shiny legendary hunted. So that is on my to-do list. And I really want to do Dynamax Adventures with viewers after this playthrough is completed. So when we get complete with our Shining Pearl fire only shiny types playthrough, the plan is to jump on in to Dynamax Adventures and start hunting some legendaries. I have gotten some like genned ones, so I don't know if that, I wouldn't really count those because they're not legal, you know, and they're kind of just, they're dupes. So I wouldn't count those. And I've always like, for one reason or another, I've always missed out on like the legendary, shiny legendary giveaways. The Odd Bro says, will you be participating in Safari Week? You know what? I was considering it, but I'm not sure yet. I've got this playthrough going right now, and I don't know that I actually have like any. So if you guys don't know what Safari Week is, it's next week, I believe, right? Am I correct, the Odd Bro? I think it's next week. There's 1 week every year called Safari Week where a bunch of shiny hunters will like dedicate time to hunt in the Safari zones of the first 4 generations of Pokemon games. And so what you do is you shiny hunt Pokemon in the Safari zones of the first 4 generation games that had Safari zones. So it's actually called the Safari Zone in 1, 2, and 3. And then the, oh shoot, what's it called? Not the Great Marsh. It's called, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it in Diamond and Pearl. It's not called the Safari Zone in Diamond and Pearl. It is called the, holy poop, I'm brain farting. But either way, it's technically a Safari Zone in Diamond and Pearl. Also in this one, Blue Ink Studios, welcome. How we doing tonight, my friend? How were your tacos? What did you have? But so Safari Week. I don't really have any games progressed to the point where I can. It is the Great Marsh. Okay, I was correct then. All right, thank you, the Odd Bro. The Great Marsh in Diamond and Pearl. So I don't have any. Long story short, I don't have any gameplay of the original 4 generations or Diamond or Pearl to a point that I can get to the Great Marsh to participate in Safari Week properly. I do have, I think my Brilliant Diamond playthrough might be close. I could double check that. I don't recall because my original playthrough of BDSP was on Pearl, was Shining Pearl, and I reset that playthrough to do this. So we are stuck in a briefcase simulator on this run. I think my Brilliant Diamond playthrough might be like 6 or 7 badges in, so I might be able to participate there. I could do it that way. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe next week. Would you guys like to see some safari shiny hunting next week in Brilliant in BDSP? If it's close enough, I can play it to that point, and then do some Safari Zone hunting. The only thing that I worry about that too is, well, for one, I've never shiny hunted in the Safari Zone because A, Pokemon can run from you in the Safari Zone, so your stakes are so much more crazy. Like, it's nutty. The people that shiny hunt in Safari Zones, they are some goofy guys and gals, I'll tell you what. I think that I need to participate at some point in my shiny hunting career, but since I just recently delved into the shiny hunting community, I don't know that I'm quite prepared for that just yet. Mass Figure, welcome. How you doing tonight, my friend? How are we doing? How were your tacos? How has your week been? I don't know. You guys let me know. Would you guys enjoy some safari week shiny hunting? I could do it. I could jump in. As long as I have my Brilliant Diamond playthrough, as long as it's close enough. Blue Ink says, I'll be gone during Safari Week. We're not going to have you next week. Oh, no. Where are you going, though? Are you going on vacation? Going out of town? What is the occasion? What's the occasion for the absence? Mass Figure says, I didn't eat anything good. Oh, no. Well, I had some chicken and rice with some cucumbers, little green onion, furikake on the top. For Din Din, I didn't actually have tacos. I know I always ask you guys what tacos you had. Elaine, welcome to the chat. How we doing tonight, my friend? Blooming says to visit you, King. Well, thank you. Making your way to wonderful Arizona. It's hot. Bring your shorts and some sunscreen. You will need it, my friend. It is warm and toasty. You probably don't want to come visit me. Little old me. I'll be gone at summer camp. Oh, nice. What summer camp are you going to? Is it summer camp, just like a general summer camp that you're going to? Or is it like specific to a certain sport, activity? I always did like sports camps. Lil Turtwig, welcome to the chat. How we doing tonight, my friend? I hope your evening is going well. How were your tacos this evening? Mass Figure says, I can't stay long. No problemo. Hey, actually, you know what? Now that I read your chat, it made me think of the fact that I looked up how to schedule events in Discord. And the reason why I can see the events tab, I know why I can see the events tab, but no one else can. It's because I don't have any events scheduled. And I need to go through and make it to where I can at least give you permission, Mass Figure, to create events and modify events. But there is a way to create events, and then that way the whole community in the Discord will know about them or get a notification that it's going to happen. And you guys can do fun, cool stuff together. So at some point this week, Mass Figure, I will work on permissions in Discord to make sure that you have capabilities to create some events and manage them. Blue Ink says it's been 90 all day here. Nice. It's a little cooler where you are than where I am. And that it's kind of general. So the summer camp you're going to is like a general camp. So you're just going and they'll have like activities for you to do and camp counselors and all the good stuff. How long will you be at summer camp? Is it like the whole summer long? Or is it just like a couple weeks? Oh wait, you've already said that in the next message. If I would just read on. Good job, streamer Casey. Al says I can't get the stream to load. Oh no. That's not good. Let me. Are you trying to? You're obviously trying to get into the mainstream. Have you tried the shorts stream and see if that works, Ralph? You probably can't even hear what I'm saying. You're just. I should probably just type back to you. Can you get the shorts stream to load? Poor Ralph. Poor Ralph. Blue Ink Studios says it's 2 weeks long, but they're not consecutive. So I'll also be gone a second week eventually. Cool. So you're going to be gone for 1 week this next week, and then you will come back home, hang out, and then go back again. Same summer camp, same camp activities and whatnot, both times around. Lil Turtwig says, I just had some regular tacos, nothing specific. Hey, regular tacos are good tacos. All tacos are good tacos. And on Tuesday, you should be eating tacos. And I know I talk about eating tacos on Tuesday, and I'm over here being the main culprit that is not even eating tacos tonight. I had chicken and rice. Oddbro says that they also had chicken and rice. Great minds think alike, my friend. Great minds think alike. This encounter counter has not been counting up this whole time. We are at, there it goes, 2, 3. I think that was the third one. I hope that was the third one. If not, we're a little off. What can we say? What can we say? But yeah, so I had some chicken with rice and cucumbers. So we like dice up the cucumbers, or slice up the cucumbers, I guess you would say, not dice. And then top it with some green onion and furikake. It's like the sesame seeds and I think it's poppy seeds or something like that. But yes, so good. And then put some of that that chili paste over the top of it. A little bit of mayonnaise in the rice mixed in to add some like creamy fat, you know? Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. The Oddbro says, I just posted a picture of it in Crispy's Discord. Yo, I'll have to go check it out. There is, if you are in the Fam Bam Discord, my Discord, you can post food in that one as well. There's a whole page for it, just for posting pictures of food. I've posted like a couple things in there so far. I need to post again. Actually, I made some biscuits and gravy a couple weekends back, breakfast, and I don't think I posted the video of it. I took a good video of the gravy simmering. It turned out so good. Like, had just a really good consistency to it, you know? Like, you can't have a gravy that's like too thick, but you also can't have it way too watered down. That's no good. No good. But I had it like just right. It was the perfect consistency, and the flavor was, oh, chef's kiss. So good. So good. But yeah, if you, the Oddbro, I believe you're already in the Fam Bam Discord, if I remember correctly. There is a channel called The Good Foods. You can post all your food pictures in there. We love food. I'm quite the foodie, if I do say so myself. Oh, the shiny Lunala though. Speaking of Lunala, does anyone follow the VGC circuit that comes to my streams? Because Lunala has been popping up recently in the meta. It's not so right now. The format for VGC has been one restricted legendary allowed per team, and it's created I shouldn't say that. It's created a ton of volatility, like kind of a rock paper scissor effect in the VGC landscape. So you have certain restricteds that kind of counteract each other, you know, or like directly compete against each other, or counter each other directly, I guess. So like Zamazenta, for instance, directly counters Calyrex Ice Rider because of its weakness to fighting, or the ice type's weakness to fighting. So it makes it to where Zamazenta, with great defensive skills, can utilize its huge defensive stat to body press, which is a fighting move, or I can't think of the steel type move that's similar. It's based off of its weight. Body press and heavy slam. I think it's heavy slam. Heavy slam. But yeah, so the struggle for top supremacy right now in VGC, it's like a musical chair effect of which restricted legendary does the best each weekend. Seems like the general consensus though, they still pick the Calyrex forms do really well. Isla, what are you doing? The Calyrex forms do really well and are constantly on the top of the usage charts, as well as Miraidon. Koraidon has been popping up a little bit more frequently. I think Kyogre is starting to get a foothold in the tournament space as well. We've got the Worlds coming up. When is it? At the end of July, I think it is, or middle of July. So not too much longer now. I think it's only like a few weeks away. Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? She's just standing up at my chair right here. Hold on 1 second, chat. She's just hanging onto my chair right now. I'm afraid to like even move my chair because I don't want to pinch her little tootsies, her little toes. Isla Bean, you need to sit down. Hey babe, can you come grab Beanie Bean so I don't smush her toes, please? Little cutie pie. The Odd Bro says Zamazenta was utter garbage until it got body pressed in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, it's such a good move. I feel like Game Freak did that on purpose in Sword and Shield, not giving it body press. Could you imagine if Zamazenta, well, it would probably be pretty comparable to Zacian's Reign of Supremacy during Sword and Shield. If that sucker got body press last gen, it would not only get its like defensive buff from the item, the shield item, but then you'd have Dynamax on top of that, which would just send its stats through the roof. It would be pretty nasty if it had it last gen. I think that Zamazenta and Zacian's abilities also kind of got nerfed this generation. their stat boost that they get from the item, the sword or the shield, I think only happens the first time that they enter the field of play. Whereas before, I think they got it every time they entered into battle. So that's another little mind game you gotta tuck away in the back of the files in the back of the brain. I'm not liking this playlist right now that we've got going on. Let's see here. Get a little something different here. A little something different here. Isla. Careful, Beanie. Okay. They also got their base stats nerfed in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, they did get nerfed a tad bit. I think I think a lot of people thought that it was going to make them kind of not viable at all. But they're still been showing out pretty good. Even Zacian's had some decent showings on tournament play. Everyone was kind of counting Zacian out, and then was it? I think the Bologna special event, Zacian made it to the top 8. A team that used Zacian as their restricted did pretty decent. We're still working well with the counter. Blue Ink Studio says there's some crazy stuff going on in Giuseppe's server. With a crying face. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I did see in Crispy's server. I can't remember who it was, but someone posted that they were watching the Euros. I think Arliss maybe had posted a picture of the Euros on their TV, and then tagged Giuseppe and Crispy in it. The European or the 2024 Euros for soccer. It's like Europe's gold, or not Gold Cup. Gold Cup is CONCACAF. It's Europe's like World Cup. Basically, it's all the European nations. They go through like qualifying matches to qualify for their miniature World Cup, so to speak, tournament, and that's going on right now. It started this last weekend on Friday, being hosted in Germany, and the host country opened the tournament with a 5-1 walloping over Scotland, which was pretty cool. Not sure if you guys are all soccer fans or not, but I do love to follow international soccer and Italian Serie A. My favorite team is AC Milan. Good old AC Milan. Hoping that they make some good off-season changes to their squad. We need to see some good changes going into this next season to compete with our cross-city rivals in Inter. What's that? She crawled all the way back out here. Yeah, and then she was just standing right here next to the chair, and I don't want to squish her little toes with the wheels on the chair. The Oddbro says they're still viable, just not crazy god tier overpowered like they were in Sword and Shield. Yeah, for sure. The base stat nerf definitely did that, plus the ability nerf kind of leveled them out. That and the fact that having the move that did, what was it, double damage to Dynamax Oh my goodness.
She won.
To Dynamax Pokemon, I think made them crazy good, especially Zacian, because his stats were already so incredible. And then having that attack stat buff just every time they entered the field. All right. Let's go, Chimchar. Let's see it right here. Will this be the pink monkey's arrival? 784 encounters. I hope I didn't miss an encounter in the beginning of stream. I was, the counter was not working properly. You okay, Beanie? No pink monkey. I just want the pink monkey to be here already. Excuse me. He wants me to hold her. Yeah, we've got some good international soccer tournaments going on this summer with the Euros, the Copa America. It's gonna be some fun times, y'all. Then we'll have Pokemon Worlds happening in a few weeks, I think it is. I can't remember what the dates were for Worlds. Does the Oddbro, do you know off the top of your head when the dates were for Pokemon Worlds 2024? Let's see. World Championships 2024. Honolulu, August. Oh, it's still a ways out. August 16th, not July. I don't know why I was thinking July. Yeah, so we're still a full month, 2 months away. Yeah, that's gonna be some time. That is gonna be some time. Mage Guy, welcome. How we doing? How we doing? How were your tacos this evening, my friend, on this wonderful Taco Tuesday? Who is your favorite shiny Pokemon, Mage Guy? Worlds in August. That it's a lot farther away than I thought it was going to be. I wonder if we'll get major meta changes. Hi. If we'll get some major meta changes before Worlds, because you know some of those players are just keeping some secrets in their back pocket. Oh, it's Talking Flower changed the name again? Is your name supposed to be a reference to the little mage from Final Fantasy VII? Talking Flower back in the chat. Talking Flower, I don't know if you noticed, but I changed the rival's name for our playthrough. Wink says, "Stop changing your name. It's confusing me." Unless Talking Flower changed their name and then came to stream. Since the Bomberman name. Yodbro says the current format's going to be used for Worlds. Yes, and it won't change until the end of August. That's correct. So we will have the same format. I wonder, you know that there's players out there that are trying to like scheme up some craziness that hasn't been shown yet. I think the Ditto strategy is going to be in full force during Worlds too. Especially like some of the higher level trainers. If they're able to play the Ditto correctly and you basically get 2 restricteds on your team, that's pretty nutty. That is some power creep right there. But I wonder what kind of curveballs we might see going into Worlds, the Odd Bro. If anyone will make some innovative changes to like the current basic team course, like, cause I mean, in general, you know, we're gonna get the Callies, the Calyrex, Ice Rider, Shadow Rider. Miraidon's probably gonna be a pretty strong presence at Worlds. Mass Figure says, I'm back. Welcome back, Mass Figure. Good to have you back. We'll probably see some Kyogre play at Worlds. I feel like Groudon took a major hit with Koraidon being added to the restricteds list. Because you're basically getting another Sunsetter, but you don't have like the inaccurate moves, you know? So that's gonna make a major change. Mage Guy says, don't worry, you'll probably only see me like this from now on forever. Never another name change? I liked the profile picture you were using for the Bomberman name. That profile picture always reminded me of the old school arcade Bomberman games, you know, like the Neo Geos. I don't know if any of you guys know of those arcade boxes. Uh-oh. You okay? Hey. I can't pick you up, baby. Not pick you up, boo-boo. Mass Figure says, what are you most excited about from the Direct today? Oh man, there was some good ones. There were some good ones. I think that the Mario and Luigi game that opened up the Direct was super cool looking. I like the art style of that game. And then I like this trend that they're going down, like with the RPGs, you know, like they remastered or remade, not remade. What did they do? Like basically revamped Mario RPG, made it kind of HD looking. And then they just re-released Thousand Year Door, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And then no. And then now with another Mario and Luigi game, those tend to be RPG-esque, and so that's kind of exciting. But I really like that art style. It's almost like it looks like it's like drawn characters and kind of 2D-esque, reminded me of Paper Mario, but doesn't have like that paper texture to it, you know? It was almost like comic book style, I guess you would call it. So that's pretty exciting. I like that I think the Zelda games. I think that the new Zelda game is going to be kind of cool. I think it'll be pretty well received from the community, especially because the fact that you actually get to play as Princess Zelda for once as the protagonist instead of Link. Hold on 1 second, chat. Come here, Beanie. Back. So I feel like the new Zelda game is going to be pretty well received, and I'm excited for the Donkey Kong Country remake. I guess you would call it. It's like an HD remaster of a game that was already a higher definition remaster of the original. But it's still exciting that we get some Donkey Kong Country on Switch. I know we had, what was it? The Donkey Kong Country Freeze one, the one from the Wii U, I think it was reported over, I think when the Switch came out or early on in the Switch cycle. But that looks kind of cool and interesting, just because I'll enjoy playing that with Chandler. Mario Party, the new Mario Party looks cool. I'm always excited about cool Mario Party games, party style games. I think that'll be a fun one. Obviously, Metroid Prime 4 was a huge announcement. I feel like that's been in development for ever. I think years now that it's been talked about. Yep, Mage Guy says, don't forget Metroid Prime 4. Yeah. I've never actually played the Metroid games. So I can't speak to being a fan of the Metroid games, but it looks really good. I have a sneaky suspicion that Metroid game is going to be on the next gen console. I know. I have a sneaky suspicion that it's going to be on the next Switch console. And even if they make it to where it's like it's compatible for both, maybe, or they like limit some features on the original Switch, I think it'll be on the next coming Switch console. All signs are pointing towards that console coming out next year, but when next year is going to be crazy. Going to be kind of unpredictable. What are you laughing about? You chilling? Big chilling? The Odd Bro says I've been thinking of a Sun team featuring Hearthflame Ogrepon and Clear Amulet Koraidon. Just one problem, I don't have Koraidon. Oh no. Did you end up getting Violet instead of Scarlet, the Odd Bro? That's going to be tough to put together a Sun team centered around Koraidon without Koraidon. The Odd Bro says the one thing that caught my attention in the direct was the new Mario Party. I think that's the big one for everybody. What's cool is, well, for one, I didn't expect them to drop so many titles, like new titles, you know, or talk about new titles. And most of the timelines on the games were all being released before next year. And then the ones that did, besides Metroid Prime, I think they were all kind of early next year is what it was shooting for, if I remember correctly. And then Metroid Prime just said 2025. It didn't give like a quarter, a season, none of that. So yeah, it's kind of confusing on that end. But I think that Metroid Prime will, I feel like that's got to be a release game with the new console, because they're gonna have to drop a couple big titles with the console when the new console releases, unless it's just completely backwards compatible, I guess, because then you'd have the whole library of Switch games, which would make sense. They should make it backwards compatible. And it'd be nice to be able to carry over any of your online Switch library to the next console as well. That would be huge. Mass Figure says, you don't know this, but I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan. I do not have the amiibo yet. Oh no. Gotta get that amiibo for your character. Your Nintendo character. My son Chandler loves Donkey Kong. His favorite character from the Mario movie was Donkey Kong. And he's always been like super into Donkey Kong. When he first played Sword and Shield, he picked Grookey just because he's a monkey like Donkey Kong. Connor Barrett, welcome back. How we doing tonight, my friend? Oop, not Turtwig here. Sadly, I want to pick Turtwig, but I'm doing a fire only playthrough. And we need the pink monkey. But yeah, you would think that like a title like Mario Party Jamboree would be released with the next Switch console. So it's surprising that we're getting, I think, what was the release date on Mario Party? February. So we may, I don't know, maybe we'll see the new Switch console in February. What if that's a telltale sign? Telltale sign, guys. For the next console. What if it drops in February? I would think that they're going to drop the console though, like late summer to lead into the holiday season, you know, because holiday season numbers will just spike the sales numbers of that thing insanely. The Odd Bro says, I have Scarlet, but I haven't progressed in it at all. Oh no. You just got to beat the base game and then you can go back in and grab your Koraidon. Connor says shiny at 819. Ooh, I hope so. Just if we could get the shiny on tonight's stream, I would be super pleased. We're almost 20 encounters in on the stream, y'all. 20 in, we're how far into stream now? An hour into stream almost. And I was yapping away for a good, what, probably 15 minutes before we dove into gameplay. That's not too bad. We're on a pretty decent pace here. Mass Figure says the first thing I'm buying is Stray. I saw your comment earlier about that, the game Stray. Some of the graphics that were being shown for some of these games just seem too good to be on this gen Switch. Like, I know we had the Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and what was the sequel? Tears of the Kingdom, right? They had really good graphics on those games for the console. But like that Metroid game, the graphics look like it's too advanced for this console. I just feel like that maybe we'll get it. I don't know. It wouldn't make sense to get the console that early in the year though, you know? But I guess they could get it in springtime. It would lead into summertime. All the summer birthdays. School's out for the summer. You never know. I think it was really cool. I feel like the direct was really good today. A lot of the games that were announced, the online editions nothing was really like too crazy or interesting to me as far as like the N64 online and or some of the other games that were added. None of that's like really interesting to me, but I like that they continue to add to those libraries of games, so that's kind of cool. Mass Figure says 8 or 9 streams is how long we've been on this hunt. Yeah, I think tonight is the 9th stream. I think tonight is. I went back and counted the streams, and I think tonight is the 9th. Tonight's the 9th or 10th, I believe. 9th or 10th. So we need to do something. Either that or I'm gonna have to start streaming every night for like an hour or two just to get some shiny encounters in. Do some late evening streams. Mage Guy says if they ever make a new Pokemon game, they should make some post-game content where if you beat the champion again, you could get the choice between 2 always shiny starters. That would be kind of neat. I don't know that they would. They've gotten to the point where they're just. Ralph says, "Can anyone? Ralph, welcome. Can anyone see my chat? I can't see or hear Casey. Oh no." Yes, we can see your chat here. Yes, we can see your chat, Ralph. Are you having internet issues? Mass Figure says, I love some cat games. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it would be cool if they did offer you a shiny, but I don't know that they would ever just give you a free shiny starter. I know that we've had like the shiny Gyarados, I'm sorry, so there's Gyarados and isn't there another like static shiny that shows up in one of the games? But I couldn't see them. They've started to lock the shinies, the starters. Shiny lock the starters. Blah, blah, I can't even talk. They've started to shiny lock the starters. There we go. To where you can't even like soft reset the starter hunts anymore in the newer games. Like I'm pretty sure that we only have the starters huntable in this game kind of because they messed it up. Oh yeah, the static ponytail in Legends Arceus. Thank you, Odd Bro. That is the one. I knew that there was another one. I just couldn't think of it. I feel like they're probably going to continue to do something like that though. AJ says, I mean, trading with that Blueberry Academy guy gets you a free shiny Blitzel. Oh, that's right. If you do all of your battles with the teachers, right? And then you communicate with them, you can battle him and then get a free shiny Blitzel. That's a cool one too. Oh man, Ralph's having internet issues. Hope you get the shiny soon. Thank you, Ralph. Sorry, are not able to watch the stream. Connor says, I have Yveltal in Pokemon Go. The Bacon Bird. Is it shiny Yveltal or just regular Yveltal? Shiny Munchlax for doing Ogre Ousting on hard. Yes. Yeah, I do like that they've been adding things like that where you can complete like a task and then they'll give you're gifted a shiny Pokemon from there. Craig Perales, welcome. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello, my friend. Please drop a like on the stream on your way out the door. Give me that thumbs up. The Oddbro says, did you mention the Nature Reserve Haxorus in Black 2 and White 2? No, I didn't know that there is a Nature Reserve Haxorus in Black 2 and White 2. It's a shiny, you get a free shiny Haxorus in the Nature Reserve in Black 2 and White 2? I've never played Gen 5, 6, or 7. Throw me that shiny mass figure. Yes, please. Throw me the shiny so we can get this party started. Connor says it's a shiny Yveltal. Yes, the Bacon Bird. You gotta love the Bacon Bird. The Nature Reserve Haxorus. There's no like the Nature Reserve's not like a Safari Zone in Gen 5, is it? The Oddbro says if you complete the national decks in Black 2 and White 2, you can go to the Nature Reserve and in the center is a static shiny Haxorus. No way, that's sweet. That's so cool. I wonder, it's probably super hard to complete the national decks, right? In Black 2, White 2, you would have had to transfer Pokemon up from Gen 3 and 4, wouldn't you? To get it there. Craig says, catch me up. Did I miss any good action? Well, you missed all of our discussion about international soccer. You missed, there haven't been any dad jokes yet, so you didn't miss any of that. What else did we do? Mass Figure says, I gotta get up early tomorrow. Gotta go. Hey, Mass Figure, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I will see you on the next stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hunter Barrett says, Yveltal is coming back tomorrow for Pokemon Go for community. Is it like a community day event or whatever that those, isn't it like once a month in Pokemon Go, they have like a community event dealio thingamajigger? What else did Craig miss? Oh, discussions about Safari Zones. So there is an annual thing that shiny hunters in the shiny hunting community get together and shiny hunt in the Safari Zones in the respected Pokemon games that have Safari Zones. And next week is that week, Safari Week. So there's going to be a bunch of streamers and content creators that are going to be shiny hunting in Safari Zones next week. So keep your eyes peeled. I did ask chat if they would be interested in a Safari Zone stream next week on Tuesday. I don't know. The only concern I have with that is I don't think I have a game like Brilliant Diamond's probably the closest one I have to having like a Safari Zone open or available to me. So I might be able to do it in Brilliant Diamond. I could look into it if that's something that y'all are interested in and you want me to stream some Safari Zone hunting next week. I could look into it. The only thing is like, I'm not anywhere close to having the Pokedex done in Diamond to have a shiny charm. So I would be straight on full odds 1 in 4096, just like this hunt, but it would be in a Safari Zone, which means the shiny can run away, y'all. It can run away. Connor Barrett says the Veltal event is a raid. Nice. Is community days, is that once a month in Pokemon Go, or is that a once a quarter thing, or how frequently do those happen? Craig Perales says, calm down that handsomeness, sir. I cannot, unfortunately. It is the hand I've been dealt, Craig. And thank you for the compliment, my good friend. Oddbro says you have to complete the regional decks, not the national decks for the Haxorus. Oh, okay. That makes it a little more bearable, I would think, because then you would just be needing to trade between black and white to make it done. That would make sense. Although the national decks would be a cool feat too, though, in one of those games. And I could totally see that happening, like getting a shiny Pokemon for doing that. Godbro says, don't worry about the shiny charm in BDSP. Oh, that's right. That is so right. It only affects eggs. I forgot about that. It doesn't even matter if you have the shiny charm. Yeah, so I could totally do a safari hunt next week. I'll have to jump into BDSP and see where I'm at. I'll have to check where it is in my gameplay. I think that I'm about to encounter the Elite Four. So if that's the case, if I'm that far into the game, I'll go round up a ton of money in game so that I can just keep entering the Safari Zone next week and do some Safari Zone hunting in the Great Marsh. Craig says you're playing with a stacked deck. Sam just got here. I'm going to chat with her and I'll jump back on in a bit, my boy. Hey, thank you, my friend. We'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I forgot about the shiny charm in BDSP. Only affects y'all. If you guys didn't know this, that is a great point to bring up, the odd bro, is that if you are planning on shiny hunting in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the shiny charm only affects your egg hunts. So like when you try to do Masuda method hunts, it doesn't matter on any wild encounters. Crispy, welcome to the chat, my friend. I hope your day is going well. I hope you're having fun with your family in California. Did you get yourself some tacos, Crispy? Have you had the tacos? It's Tuesday. I know you had tamales the other night, but did you get the street tacos you were talking about? You're probably filling up on all of the like Southwest American Mexican cuisine you can right now. Because when you go back to the islands, you are not going to have any of the good stuff. You got to get it in while you can. The Oddbro says there's certain Pokemon in the Great Marsh that you need the national dex to get. That's okay, because those ones, if I'm just gonna be like shiny hunting, it's okay, because I've never actually shiny hunted in a Safari Zone anyways. So just shiny hunting would be fine. I wouldn't have like any specific target. I think if I were to do it, it would just literally be it would be like a jump in, probably a one night thing. We would shiny hunt and see what we get, kind of thing. the encounters would come a lot faster than what I'm getting right now. So that would play into our favor at least. What Pokemon are locked behind the national decks? You only to unlock the national decks, you have to beat the Elite Four, right? If I'm about to play the Elite Four, I could do that too. Crispy says I can't do Safari Week. Broken heart. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, you can always jump in on stream with me next week on Tuesday if I do it. I'm chat's pushing me towards wanting to do a Safari Week hunt. To jump in on the bandwagon. The Safari Week shiny hunting bandwagon. Let's see, what Pokemon are available in the Great Marsh BDSP? That is not the shiny Chimchar. Okay, Cerebi. Let's go to Cerebi. Okay, list of Pokemon only possible through the binoculars. Okay. Skorupi, Drapion, Krogunk, Toxicroak, Carnivine. Okay, list of Pokemon only possible through binoculars after the national decks. These are the flea rates. Okay. So Golduck, Roselia, Staravia, Skorupi, Drapion, Krogunk, Toxicroak, and Carnivine are only available when you look through the binoculars. And then you've got quite a few that open up after the national dex is open. Oh my gosh, a Meryl would be super cool. Crispy says you got to do Safari Week in Pokemon Fire Red. I don't have a playthrough of those games that are even to that point that I would have the Safari Zone open. I'd have to cram in a bunch of playtime this weekend to get it there. And I'm not gonna have time to do that. But I think my Brilliant Diamond playthrough is pretty darn close, if not already there. So I could do that. And then either that would be cool to get a Wooper. A Wooper would be fun. A Badoo would be good. If I were to fish, I could look for Carvana or Barboach. Is Carvana? No. Ooh. Magikarp. Yeah, that would be good. Jan LeBoy, welcome. How you doing tonight, my friend? I hope your tacos were delicious today, Jan. Off to the pink monkey. The pink monkey. Monkey. Breaking the 800 mark, y'all. We are past 800 encounters on this stinking shiny hunt. Can you believe it? Can you guys believe it? The Oddbro says some of the ones locked behind the national decks are Kangaskhan, Yanma, and Shroomish. Yes. And those are all ones that you have to look through the looking glass too. Well, if I go to, is it Pokemon database? Pokemon db.net. I think this shows the Great Marsh and Sinnoh. Yeah, that gives me the... That gives me the breakdown. Mage Guy says, who wants to hear about the forbidden shinies I own? Give it to me. Let's hear it. Crispy says you have a week to get there in fire red. I know, but I don't want to be playing my Game Boy nonstop to get there. Oh, I would totally look at that. Area 1 surfing, 60% chance Wooper, 30% chance Meryl. I would just surf. Mage Guy says, are you sure? Absolutely. Let's see it. Wishcash and Carvana if I have a super rod. All right, you guys are making me all interested in it now. Area 2. It's the same for Wooper and Meryl. Area 3. Area 4. Surfing is the same. Maybe I would just fish. Mage Guy says the first one I own is Pokemon Quest. Area 6. Yeah, it looks like the surfing rates, encounter rates are the same in every area. Oh, there go the doggies. The surfing encounter rates are the same in every area. It's Wooper at 60% if you're surfing on the water, Meryl at 30%, Psyduck at 5%, and then Quagsire also at 5%. I would take any one of those in shiny in a Safari Zone. Mage Guy says that it's a shiny Butterfree, the cutest of Butterfrees. All right, I'm gonna do it, y'all. I'll do a Safari Week hunt next week on our normal Tuesday stream. It will be a Safari Week hunt. I will have it ready. I know I'm pretty darn close in Brilliant Diamond to being... I think I'm on the Elite Four in Brilliant Diamond. So I could totally do it. I would just probably need to gather some moolah. Or I guess I could save right in front of the Great Marsh, right? And then just keep entering it over and over and over. And I could just game reset like I'm doing right now. Oh my God, it would give me trauma. I would get flashbacks, PTSD of our Chimchar hunt while I'm trying to hunt in Safari Week. That'd be no good. We don't need that kind of trauma. Maybe I don't want to do it that way. Maybe I should just collect a bunch of money. Money. It'd be like Mr. Krabs style. Do. Ooh, yeah, and I could make a cool... Oh, I've already got an idea for the The thumbnail too? All right, chat. I'm gonna do it. Crispy and the Odd Bro, you guys have got me intrigued. We are just flying through some encounters right now. Actually, not really, huh? What are we at? What time is it right now? It's almost 8, so I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Not that one. I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half now. And I started tonight at 7:75. So we're at 25, 30 encounters. This is 30 encounters in an hour and a half. Seems about on pace. On average, I think I've been averaging about 1 encounter every 3 minutes. So what is that? Like 20 an hour? Yeah. Maybe a little less than that. It's probably like every 2.5. Because I don't think it's, I think I'm a little bit faster than 20 an hour. Y'all, this hunt is not for the faint of heart. On the online reads that tell you to like buckle up and get prepared for this soft reset, the briefcase simulator, I was like, oh, it can't be that bad. Guys, just get in here real quick. It's pretty bad. It's pretty stinking bad. Are you my shiny? Maybe this one will be our shiny. Can it be the shiny Pokemon? No shiny Starly, no shiny Chimchar. We are just on a roll. Guys, I've got some really long eyelashes and they get tangled sometimes together. And Gina hates it that my eyelashes get tangled because she gets super jelly about my tangled eyelashes because she's got like pretty small, thin eyelashes, you know, and all girls want long, crazy eyelashes. And so she's in the background. You guys can't hear her. She's yelling at me. But occasionally my eyelashes will get tangled in the corner of my eyes, like right in the corner. And yeah, it's quite annoying sometimes, if I'm being honest. I love you. Are you going night night? She can see you. She's just not wanting it. Not wanting it. $805 encounters. We broke the 800 mark. We're over 800. creeping our way up to the 1,000 mark. Oops, not Turtwig. The Chimchar, that's what we want. Mage Guy says, so the Safari Week is next week. Yes, that is correct. Next week is Safari Week for all of the shiny hunters out there. There will be a ton of shiny hunters hunting across multiple games for Safari Week. Are you frustrated right now? Are you frustrated? Mage Guy says a new challenger is approaching. A new challenge is approaching. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, I'll set up another scene for Safari Week shiny hunting. It'll be fun times. I think if I do it, I'm just gonna do the surfing. I'll just go to the area, whatever area has the closest area of water, body of water. I'll look all of that up though before we get into next week. That way I'm all prepared. I can just go straight to it. The one that has the least amount of steps to get to water, surf on the water, and try to get either a Wooper, Meryl, Psyduck, or Quagsire shiny. Mage Guy says that means I might be doing Safari Week if I can get my hands on a copy of Fire Red or Leaf Green. Well, you can technically Safari Week, you can do it in red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, fire red, leaf green, ruby, sapphire, emerald, heart gold, soul silver, diamond, pearl, platinum, brilliant diamond, and shining pearl are all of your options for safari zones. So as long as you're in a game that has a safari zone and you are jumping in to that safari zone to hunt in, from what I understand, that is what they do. The shiny hunting community does. I'm gonna get a cool thumbnail put together for it. Oh, it's gonna be spicy, y'all. A spicy one. We'll be looking fresh in the thumbnail. I think I'll even use my actual self. Generally, I use like the in-game avatar for the thumbnails. Not this one, y'all. We're going deep with it. No shiny. No shiny. That's too bad. It's tough. Oh. But as long as I'm not phasing on this Starly, the phase on the Starly, oh, that won't be good. Not good at all. Do 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 do. Oh, knocking the mic around. Knocking that mic around. 808 encounters in. Get ourselves this Chimchar. Number 809. What did Connor say? 819, I think is what he said. 819. Connor said 819. Let's see if he is correct. Oops, not Piplup. On the shiny on the Chimchar, let's go. Is this our pink monkey? Please be pink monkey. Are you pink monkey? Nope. Not pink monkey. He's not it. He's not it. That means we'll be shiny hunting full odds. I won't be as high of odds as like Fire Red Leaf Green or Ruby Sapphire Emerald. It'll be the 1 in 4096 odds. You think I'll be considered a fake, Fam Bam? If I go in Brilliant Diamond, that's okay. If I do a Safari Week hunt on Tuesday next week, and we get a bunch of haters in the chat, that's all right. We'll take it. As long as there's people commenting and interacting with the stream, that's all that matters. They can hate all they want. All right, all right, all right. Mage guy, you could just do Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. I think you said you had those games. You notice I changed the name of the rival as well. I changed the name of the rival to fit our naming theme for this playthrough. So since we're doing a fire only, fire types, shiny only playthrough, since we're doing it those only, we're going to only have 4 encounters through this playthrough. It's our starter Pokemon. We can encounter a Ponyta underneath Cycling Road, and we can encounter Houndoom in the underground, as well as Magby in the underground, because we're playing Shining Pearl. So with 4 encounters, that means we're only gonna have 4 members to the team, and they're all gonna be named after the Ninja Turtles. So once we get our cute little shiny Pokemon, our different colored gaggle of friends, They're each going to be named, each one after a different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Because I'm a fan of the TMNT, y'all. I think one of my first Halloween costumes as a kid was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. My dad has a picture of me at his house with my little turtle costume on. Little Casey. I remember that Halloween too, which is really crazy. I must have been like 5 at the time. I was super young. I remember dressing up like a Ninja Turtle, thinking I was just the coolest thing ever. Just such a fun feeling, right? When you're a kid on Halloween, you get to dress up as your favorite characters, go around trick-or-treating. You get all this junk, all this candy. It's just the best. What's your favorite all-time trick-or-treat candy? I remember as a kid, mine was always like Snickers bars and Reese's cups. But as I got older, like closer to like older elementary school, junior high range, I would always search for, or I would like trade my sister for the Tootsie Roll fruit chews. They're like taffy basically. The Tootsie Roll fruit chews are the bomb. They're so good. And they have like, I think it's cherry, lime, lemon. The blue ones were vanilla. And that might be it. Oh, there was orange also. Cherry, lime, lemon, orange, and vanilla. I think those were the only colors or the only flavors. But I remember on Halloween specifically, because they would always, in the stores, they would have like the multi candy packs, you know, that parents would buy to give out on Halloween. And there was always those big bundle bags of those Tootsie Rolls and then the Tootsie Roll fruit chews. I used to love those things. I would just go ham sauce on them. That and Now and Laters. Now and Laters were another key Halloween night fun time. I just want this stinking Chimchar to be here already. Oh, it's nighttime on the lake now. Nighttime on the lake. Hopefully our odds increase it at nighttime. They don't. But if I tell myself, maybe I can convince myself that they do. I think I'd need more convincing than that. Come on, shiny Starly. All right, as long as we're not phasing on the Starly, I just got to keep telling myself that. As long as we don't phase on the Starly, things are okay. As long as I don't phase on the stinking Starly. You know? That's what we don't want to happen. What if I get one of those like fisherman hats to wear for the safari hunt? Ah, that'd be pretty funny. I think the coffee is settling in, y'all. The coffee is settling in. It's almost gonna be potty break time. I think I need to try and make it to like 825. If I can make it to 825, that would be the number that we shoot for. 825, and then I could take a potty break. As long as my eyeballs don't float out of my skull. Into the lake we go. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Oof. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, shiny Chimchar. I know you want to be part of the fam bam. I know you want to jump on this train. Just be there. I think what I'll do, y'all, if I get before I go to use a bathroom break, I'm gonna get to this point and then just like back out of the screen so that you guys can't see if it's shiny or not. Oh, that would be so mean. You guys would probably be able to hear it though. Actually, no, you wouldn't, because my be right back screen has no sound to it. I don't think. I think it's just the music that plays. That would be so mean. Wouldn't do that to you, chat. I wouldn't do that. That would be too mean. I would never. Or would I? Huh? Come on, Dawn. Just get out of the forest already. Get out of the lake. Get out of the way. Starly's attack. Starly's attack. It's kind of like a... All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What do we have here? Not the shiny Chimchar again. Still no shiny Chimchar. I was really hoping that today's Nintendo Direct would have some sort of Pokemon game shown. It would have been fun to like. I didn't have expectations that we would get any sort of Legend ZA, like anything. But I was hoping that we would get. I just think it's odd that we still don't have ports for the Game Boy Advance games on the Switch. I think it's odd that we still don't have ports for the Game Boy Advance games on the Switch, because the Switch has been out for how long now? And I think the DS or the 3DS had the digital versions, or the what was it called? The digital console or something like that. And then you could buy the, I think, original red, blue, gold, silver, yellow, crystal, but not the GBA games, maybe, I think is what it was. I think it was just Gens 1 and 2 games were on the digital console. I would think they would have done something like that for the Switch by now, and then made it to where like all the Game Boy Advance games were ported in. Or if they sold it as like a bundle deal, the Pokemon Company would just make out like bandits. There's still hope we could still get it before the end of the year. Like if TPCI does their own presents or direct or whatever they call it, a Pokemon Presents, they could do one in what, July or August. I think they've seen them. Lil Bubba, welcome to the chat. Welcome back, my friend. How were your tacos this wonderful Taco Tuesday? If they were to, what was I saying? Oh, the GBA ports. I just find it surprising that they still haven't done anything like that for the Switch, you know? It would be perfect, and especially with Nintendo shutting down the online store for the 3DS and what, Wii U, I think it was. You would think they would make another option, especially Pokemon. You would think would push to have another option for trainers to like, or easier access to get to those games again, you know? Because they make so much money off of the nostalgia factor alone, and most Pokemon fans love going back and playing the original games. I mean, we've got Safari Week happening next week, where shiny hunters all over will go into the original Gens 1 through 4 games, any games that have a Safari Zone in them, just to go back and play and shiny hunt in those Safari Zones. Not to mention all the people that go through and play the games multiple times. Mage Guy says, fun fact, I've been playing Final Fantasy VI. Maybe if I get enough subs, I could live stream it. You'll hear my voice too. Yeah, that would be sweet. Is that why you changed the name to the Black Mage Guy? Isn't that character? It's from the Final Fantasy games, right? Is there a reason you're playing Final Fantasy VI? Of all the Final Fantasy games, why did you pick Final Fantasy VI to play? Just curious. I remember playing Final Fantasy IX in high school. Lil Bubba says, I just joined the full screen and saw Crispy's name. Yeah, he was in here earlier chatting. I think he went back away though. Final Fantasy VI is known as the best one? Really? I feel like Final Fantasy VII is always so highly touted. I remember a good friend of mine back in grade school was a huge fan of Final Fantasy VIII. Well, I guess it wouldn't be grade school, but it was in high school. Lil Bubba says, I'm almost done with Pokemon Scarlet. Congrats. It's a good one. I am in the same boat. I'm actually completing my Pokedex, or like a living dex in Scarlet, because I moved all of my living dex from Violet into Home. Chicken Dog, hello and welcome. How we doing? Jim Jams, welcome. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I moved my entire oh, Chicken Dog is Z-Colt. Welcome back. I like the name change. Chicken Dog is a good name change. Jim Jam over in the regular format stream from vertical format. What was I saying? I was saying, dang it, what was I talking about before that? Oh, my living dex. So I completed a living dex in Violet, and then I moved it all into Home, and I had it all stored in my Pokemon Home, so that I could just like grab it and move it from one game to the next. Except I started reorganizing my Pokemon Home boxes to be like the national dex. And so I moved everything around, and now it's not as easily accessible. So I figured it would just be quicker in Scarlet to just use a bunch of quick balls and catch everything. But also it hasn't been quicker. So long and short of it, hasn't been quicker. So I've been basically like going back through and recreating a living dex for Scarlet and Violet in my Scarlet game. And I'm to the point where I've beaten the Elite Four. I just need to go meet up with my rivals and complete the storyline. But I've been roaming around Paldea completing the living dex again so that I can move it into Home and have it conveniently stashed in Home to like move back and forth. Lil Bubba says, I bullied the Elite Four with a level 100. Oh no. That probably made it super easy to get through. What was it, your starter that was level 100, or just you had all level 100 Pokemon? I feel like that would be a little bit of overkill, but good. Chicken Dog says it's a backup account more than an actual account change. Yo, I have 2 YouTube accounts as well. This one and then my personal one. But I use the personal one to follow much different things than what I do on this account. I follow a bunch of soccer talk, pretty much the long and short of it. And then I'm subbed to quite a few Pokemon YouTubers on my original account too. I've got a plethora of subs on that account, if I'm being honest. $8.20. Lil Bubba says, I beat them with just Iron Valiant. Oh, nice. So you sent an Iron Valiant into Scarlet from your Violet playthrough? I should have just done that. I don't know why I didn't just send myself a high-level Pokemon. Or what I could do is catch it. Can you catch it in Scarlet? Move it through home to Violet. Feed it a bunch of rare candies and then send it back through home to Scarlet, and then it'll obey you since you're the OT. I wonder. I've never thought about doing that until just now. I feel like that would be a hack, right? My Violet game's already completed everything through, and then no trades. No. It wouldn't be a trade though. It would just be, I would just move it through home and then back. I guess if it goes through home, then it would be lost, right? Mage Guy says hot dogs. It's Chicken Dog Hog. Chicken Dog Hog. Jim Jam says, in BDSP I beat the Elite Four with a level 100 shiny Kyogre and Groudon from Scarlet and Violet. Oh man, that feels like overkill. But also, well respected. You got to put the beat down on Cynthia every now and then. For all the trauma she's caused children across the nation trying to become Pokemon champion of Sinnoh. Her mighty Garchomp just sweeping through teams across the land. That feeling when you get through her team and finally get to the Garchomp. Oh my gosh. And then it just like runs through your team. I remember on the Elite Four, I was just like scooting through the Elite Four pretty good. Got to Cynthia, got through her team. Well, first off, the team obliterated me like once or twice, and then I would get through her whole team, and I got to her Garchomp with like over half of my team left. And I'm just thinking, okay, it's a Garchomp, and then it just throttled my team a few times before I finally defeated her. Lil Bubba says, I only use Drain Punch, and that's not what I mean. Trading is how I got mine. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. You traded. I see. You traded and got an Iron Valiant. Was it just one of the random surprise trades? And someone traded an level 100 Iron Valiant, no less. I feel like for Christmas time, I want to do something like that. Just have like a bunch of Pokemon way over leveled and just Just like surprise trade them all away. That'd be super cool. Could you imagine being a kid and you get a Pokemon game for Christmas? You open that sucker up, you start up the game, you start playing, you get to the point that you could surprise trade. You trade away some like first route Pokemon, and you get back a high level 100, I don't know, starter or something cool, something valuable, you know, of some value. That'd be so cool. Lil Bubba says it was a link trade. Oh, you got a friend to hook it up. Very nice. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. It's a good way to just burn through a game, playthrough though. Get yourself a nice level 100 Pokemon. Scream on through. Makes it fairly easy. Do link trades with my live? I could. Not tonight though. I'm trying to get as many encounters as I can in for this stinking pink monkey. I need to get the pink Chimchar so that I could start the playthrough. Level 100s might not obey though. Yeah, that's true. They might not. Very true. But also at level 100, it doesn't really matter if they, as long as they get one hit in, especially in the low levels. And then if you like if you EV train all the Pokemon correctly for them too, they would just be maxed out. Just give them like max health, max either attack or special attack depending on what Pokemon they are. That would be pretty legit. I have a ton of shinies. I was saving them till I got the last badge. You were saving all the shinies? I remember the first shiny in Scarlet and Violet that I got. That was the first shiny I've gotten just playing through a game. Not like a specific shiny hunt, you know? Get a level 1 Mewtwo as your starter? That would be legit. I don't think you can get an actual legitimate level 1 Mewtwo though. Because you can't breed the legendaries, and then it would have to be a gened Pokemon. You have to generate it. That wouldn't be cool though, because then if you send it off to like some little kid that doesn't know the difference. Mage guy says I'm hitting the hay for tonight. I'm sick. Gotta get some sleep. Yo, get some good rest, heal up, get better. Enjoy your sweet, sweet slumber, and we'll see you on the next one. Next week on Tuesday for our Safari Week shiny hunt. Oh, the Iron Valiant and 15 other level 100s. Oh man. That's quite a few level 100 Pokemon. You just saved them all for the Elite Four at the very end, just so that you could put a beat down. You can get a Mewtwo in a level 1 Mewtwo in Pokemon Go. Oops. I just hit the mic. I didn't know you can get a level 1 Mewtwo in Pokemon Go. There's a lot of things you can get in Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go. Just know that they have community days. The shiny odds are like, it's easier to get a shiny in Pokemon Go. They have raids that sound pretty cool. It's level 1 if transferred from Pokemon Go. Oh, the Pokemon from Pokemon Go don't keep their level? Are they not like the same level range as the games or something? I thought when you transfer Pokemon over from Go into like home, doesn't it just keep its level or no? I think to get one of the mythicals, right? Don't you have to transfer a Pokemon from Go into your home, and then that would you get Meltan or Melmetal that way? Well, Bubba says most people trade shinies from a hacked website, which is why I have a lot of shinies in level 100s. Yeah, for sure. There's always those hacked websites with the shinies and the OP Pokemon. All right, guys, I'm going to use the restroom real quick because my eyeballs are about to float out of my skull. But hang tight. I will be right back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay, we're back. We're ready. It's time. Oh. Okay. Good. Jim Jam says you get Melmetal from transferring a Pokemon from Pokemon Go into home. That's what it was. I thought so. Because I remember doing that. I remember creating a Pokemon Go account just so I can catch something and send it into home. Okay. Let's do this. I would like to try and get 100 encounters in tonight, but I can't guarantee that's gonna happen. We started tonight at 775. We're at 825, so we're 50 encounters in already. It is almost, it's 8:45 my time. Uh-oh. That is not a shiny Pokemon. Lil Bubba says, finally back. Did I take too long on my pee break? I needed to get some water and take a pee. I'm only human. I can't just keep going on and on like robotic style, you know? I need to hook myself up to a bladder for stream. That way when I have to go, I just go right into the bladder. Then I wouldn't even have to leave. Lil Bubba says, I'm just kidding. It's okay. You're allowed to give a hard time. It's always welcomed. It can happen. Just want to get the shiny Chimchar. That way, we can start the playthrough. But with the odds being 4,000, I have a feeling that the soonest we'll probably see this pink monkey is at like the 2,300 range. And I haven't even broken 1,000 yet. Stuck in area 0. Uh-oh. Are you clipping through the wall? I've seen that happen so many times. When people just get stuck clipping through the wall, that's the worst. What is the longest shiny hunt you guys have done? This is mine so far. I've never done like a soft reset hunt like this. All of my shiny hunting had been done in Scarlet and Violet, so we've got to become true shiny hunters. Jim Jam says I'm currently shiny hunting Latias in BDSP. Yo, you're going through a soft reset hunt yourself. Is the encounters as slow as the starters for those legendaries? Because you can the legendaries in BDSP, you can actually save it in before you click on them, right? Like before you walk up to them and hit A. Because I think the shiny is determined once you get into the battle with them, not when you get in the room that they're in. Got to the building and now I don't know what to do. In area 0, once you get to the first building, what do you do? You have to battle the different paradox Pokemon. But how do you trigger those? I'm trying to remember how you trigger those battles. It's been so long since I did that, my original playthrough. I can't remember. Longest shiny hunt for Jim Jam was female Salandit in Scarlet and Violet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it seems like every Salandit is male in that game. Yeah, you only need to open the game and press A, that's right. Because you can save right in front of the legendary and then just press A and encounter it. That is a much quicker encounter than this one. You have to go into the building and go to the console to turn off the locks. That's right, the Odd Bro. Odd Bro says, I've never done any super long resets for shiny Pokemon, but I want to do some for the legendaries. Jim Jam says, I just realized I'm 30 seconds behind. All good. No worries. You can just fast forward it all the way to the live setting. You'll be good to go. As if you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. It does help push the video out to the YouTube algorithm, encouraging others to come in and join along as we shiny hunt this Chimchar so we can start our fire only shiny Pokemon playthrough of Shining Pearl. They shiny enough times in one sentence. Not the shiny one there. Oh yeah, you've got to go through the buildings sequentially, Bubba, so that you get the cutscenes. You've got to trigger each of the cutscenes so that you can continue your playthrough, and you defeat each Paradox Pokemon individually. I had to do that too. I skipped, I think, the second building I skipped on accident. And so I had to go back to the second building after already getting down to the third and then going back through. Yeah, the legendaries would be kind of fun to shiny hunt in this game with the soft resets. I feel like that would be a pretty efficient way to hunt all the legendaries from gens 1 through 4. Unless you're going to do it in Dynamax Adventures. Dynamax Adventures are always a fun way, because then you have that interaction with the battling and whatnot to keep you kind of engaged, you know? It's probably not the quickest way, but the odds are super high if you have a shiny charm. Best odds are probably in DAs. DAs are such a fun way to shiny hunt all the legendaries. I wish they would have added something to that extent in the DLC of Scarlet and Violet. But adding the snacks guy and then shiny locking all the legendaries kind of sucked. Kind of made it a little bit frustrating. I don't really understand like the point of shiny lock and all of that kind of stuff unless Game Freak or TPCI has some plan to release, you know, gift Pokemon of like shiny gift Pokemon of those types or something, but they literally just had Dynamax Adventures in the previous generation where you could get every legendary up to that point and you can shiny hunt them. Is the second one almost at the very bottom? I only see two. So the first one is at like the very top of the hill, and then the second one is you go down a couple switchbacks, and then it's right there, and then you'll go. It's the second one is like at the top of a grassy hill. You go down one grassy ramp, and then it takes you down the dirt path to the third one. And then from the third one, you go like down the cement ramp across that little pond, and around in front of the cave is the fourth one, right? Or am I getting them confused?
You travel a lot? Yeah. By yourself? Yeah. Make you lonely? I'm alone. It doesn't bother me. You?
The first one, I think the first one is down like that first ramp. You go in that building. The second one, was there one down in Area 0 too? I think there's one like when you first start going into that cave in Area 0 as well. Jim Jam, welcome back. Welcome back. Good to have you, my friend. Because there's one outpost like right where you start. There's one right behind you, but I don't think that one has any of the locks in it. That's just like the starting position, and then you go down that hill, and the technical first one is down that hill. And then after you complete that one, you go down another big grassy hill to the point where you have like that dirt sliding area where you can find sandy shocks or iron thorns, depending on which game you're in. And just down that like little rock slide is another building. Did that help at all? You know what? You can probably, let me see. Is there, Here, I think. Copy. Let's do this. See if you can use that Cerebi link there. Oh, the Odd Bro's posting it right now. You go back to the first station, just go down the sloped path outside of it. Should take you right to the second one. Yeah. If you can click on that link, that'll take you to a Cerebi page that that gives you step by step each research station and what you'll be battling against. Hopefully that'll help you get through. Come on, shiny Chimchar. Please shine for me. My singing voice is so pretty. But it sounds all cruddy. Come on. Jim Jam says, do you watch any anime? No, I don't, unless you consider Avatar: The Last Airbender anime. That's probably the only anime I've watched. And then, of course, you know, like in junior high, I think when I was in junior high, Dragon Ball Z was pretty huge. So I've seen some episodes of Dragon Ball Z, but I wouldn't consider myself like an anime watcher or anime fan. But I did watch the first episode of season 2 of House of Dragon this last weekend on Sunday. And that was super good. Uh-oh. Did I hit something over here? I'm super excited about season 2 of House of Dragon. I don't know. I don't quite know if I like House of Dragon more, or like if it's equal to, or I don't feel like it's quite equal to Game of Thrones yet. I mean, we're only one season in too, so gotta like kind of take that with what it is. But I did like season 1 quite a bit of House of Dragon. I feel like the characters, I feel more. Oh, that's Gina. I was like, what is going on? I keep hearing like something in the wall. So where my gaming space is, it's in like our den that overlooks our backyard, and our master bedroom is like on that side of the house, and this wall right here we share with like our master bathroom. The den shares with the master bathroom. So she's in the bathroom right now, in the shower, I think, and like showering up, and I can hear things through the wall, like thumping and movement. I thought it was something going on with my computer at first. It's not. It's just Gina showering. Just getting all cleaned up for bed. That's all. Are there any anime you would recommend watching, Jim Jam? If you had to pick your favorite anime to recommend a beginning anime watcher, what would you recommend? I guess, you know what? I guess if you consider the Pokemon cartoon anime too. I've watched Pokemon, a lot of it. Not all of it though. I usually only watch Pokemon like when the kids are here with us. Sometimes I'll watch Pokemon with Chandler on Netflix, because he likes to watch the I know it's considered anime, but there are avid anime fans that generally will suggest you watch something else to get like the true anime experience, you know? No, pretty much TV wise, what I watch is Stranger Things. I watched the entire Game of Thrones series just the one time through. My favorite TV show of all time is Friends. Love Friends. I've watched the entire series through probably 3 times, start to finish. Jim Jam says One Piece, only a quick 1,040-minute episodes. Oh wow. One Piece is the anime that they made a live action version of, right, on Netflix. They tried to do that and Cowboy Bebop, I think. And I don't think either of the live actions took very well. Have you watched the live action One Piece? If I'm remembering correctly, I think it was. I know that they did a live action of Cowboy Bebop. I think they did live action of One Piece also. Did they just do 1 season of One Piece? Live action One Piece isn't too bad. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, well, as long as it's not terrible. If you're a One Piece fan and you don't think it's terrible, that's a positive. I remember in high school, one of my good buddies that was like also the person I was talking about earlier on stream that played Final Fantasy games. His favorite one was 8. He was a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop. I remember watching some Cowboy Bebop with him. But I never like truly got into it. But growing up, I've always been like a live sports fan. So I'd always watch like college basketball, NBA, NFL. As I got older and into high school, I started following international soccer. So like in the summertime, when all the international tournaments happen, like the Euros, which are going on right now, Copa America, World Cup, anytime that the US would compete in Gold Cup competitions, I would try and watch and follow those. Anymore, I pretty much like Sport wise, just keep an eye on soccer, and then some ace. I watch some Serie A to keep track of AC Milan. Pretty much just watch AC Milan. How many more encounters will I do today? Generally, so on Tuesdays I usually stream until about 10. It's 10 after 9 right now for me. So I'll probably, I think I can get to 875 tonight. It's gonna be close. I don't know if I'll quite get that far. I know I'll get past 850 because I'm already on 837 right now. So I don't know, maybe a good 20 more encounters. What would that put me at? 847. So probably I'll probably get to like 860, 865, I would guess. 860 or 865 seems pretty reasonable. If I can get to 865, that'd be a pretty good, be a good 90 encounter night. This soft reset just takes so darn long to get through the cutscene, and then you got to pick the Pokemon, then you got to go through another cutscene to get into the battle, and then finally the Pokemon gets thrown out. I wish this encounter was a little bit shorter. But then again, beggars can't be choosers. Just gotta buckle up tight, get ready to go. Jim Jam says, I gotta go. See ya. Hey, have a good night, Jim Jam. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great evening. Enjoy your sleep. Yeah, if I can get a good 90 encounters in tonight, I would consider that a pretty successful evening. Anytime we phase, like once I get into the gameplay, it'll be fun because if I phase on any shinies that I can actually catch, I'll be catching them and naming them as well. We're gonna name them other characters. I was thinking about naming them all like different villains from the Turtle series. So like Bebop, Rocksteady, Superfly. I would probably do a Baxter. Lil Bubba, welcome back. But yeah, I'm gonna be naming all of the Pokemon after the turtles, so naming the phases after the villains from the turtle games would be pretty fun to do. And then of course our rival for the playthrough, his name's Shredder. Never been a more fitting name. Oh, went through and watched a video. Hey, that helps a lot. When you go through to watch like gameplay tips or hints or tricks or anything like that, do you like watching someone on YouTube that's actually playing through and explaining as they're playing through, or do you like to watch the videos where like there's no talking whatsoever, it's just the gameplay? Because I find that like when I go on YouTube, if I'm looking for something on YouTube, or if I'm watching someone do a playthrough, or like what's a good example? The Ruinous Quartet from Scarlet and Violet. You've got to find all of those different stakes and then go to the different zone that they're in, you know? Well, when I was doing that, there are quite a few videos of people like posting how to get all the different stakes, but they never talk in the video at all. It's just like, it's literally gameplay, and they'll show the location on the map of where the stake is, then they back out of the map and then like take the character there. So if you're doing like a follow along, you're like constantly rewinding or pausing or going back through it or whatever. But I just feel like I always look for someone that's actually explaining it. Like, okay, hey, I'm gonna show you guys how to get all the stakes for, you know, this encounter. First one is in this location, blah, blah, blah. You got to travel here. It's just, you know, west or north, or I don't know, like explaining landmarkers and pinpoints to look for. Lil Bubba says no talking because it distracts me. Okay. I could see that though. Like some people would rather just watch another person gameplay through it and then emulate that. Yeah, I did I'm trying to think when I did that, I think I watched Austin John's Austin John Gaming's playthrough of how to get all the different stakes. And how to get to like each shrine, open up the quartet, whatever. I like when someone's actually talking through the process. I feel like it sinks in a little bit better. Like it hits home more, you know? We'll be here waiting when you get back, Lil Bubba. No shiny. Come on, shiny Chimchar. Come on, shiny Chimchar. I just want this shiny Chimchar to be here already. It was so windy this morning. I have about an hour and 20-minute commute to work in the mornings and in the evenings, I guess, too. And this morning, my commute to work, the wind was blowing like crazy, y'all. I could feel my an error occurred. That's not good. Please work. Don't be broken. it gonna work? Uh-oh. The little loading guys are there. It's loading in. That was a little scary. Oh. Ankle pop. I wonder why the game glitched out like that. I don't think I've ever had this game crash on me like it did. I've seen plenty of gameplay footage of this game crashing, but never had it happen to me until just now. I guess the luck was just not on my side anymore. It is what it is. All right. Be shiny. Be shiny, Chimchar. Just be shiny. Maybe if I sweet talk it enough. If I sweet talk to this Chimchar enough, the sparkles will happen. Nope. Not that one. This next one. This next one. Just gotta be like Billy Madison style. You guys ever seen Billy Madison? He's just like, hey baby, come on baby. Don't you want to do me like that, baby? Just sweet talk the Chimchar. Come on, little Chimchar, be shiny for me. Just be shiny, please. Be shiny. Dang it, I got a smudge on my glasses now. A smudge on the glasses. Did we fix it? We fixed it. Okay. Better. Much, much better. All right. Smash A through all this dialogue. Mash that A button. $9.24 on the dot. All right. Be shiny. Not shiny. Come on now, shiny Chimchar. I know you want to be there, shiny Chimchar. Just exist, shiny Chimchar. Just exist for me. Please. Please, 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 please. Come on, shiny Chimchar. Please be there, shiny Chimchar. Be in this Pokeball. 844 encounters in. Come on, shiny Chimchar. Be there, shiny Chimchar. Little pink monkey. Be there, be there, be there, be there, be there. Pink monkey. Please be shiny for me. Little pink monkey. Nope. Doesn't want to do it. Just doesn't want to shine. I need it to be shiny already. Yo. I'm getting sleepy. Load in game. Come on, shiny Chimchar. Shiny, 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 shiny Chimchar. Okay. Be the pink monkey. Be the pink one. 845 right here. Come on. I know you just want to be shiny for me. Or you don't. That works too. We'll just go ahead and reset. Just go ahead and reset. For the 846th time. 45th time. Just reset again. Okay, you figure encounter number 1 was the first reset, right? So we are on as many resets as the number that is on screen. So 845 resets. Oh my goodness. 845 resets is a good chunk of time. That has gone to resetting soft resetting Pokemon games. Shiny Chimchar 846. Are you the shiny Chimchar? Number 846. Will you be my shiny? Please be the shiny Pokemon so we can start this playthrough. Nope. Not it. Definitely not it again. 846 resets. We keep going. We keep moving. On to another one. Another one. Oh. Maybe one day this little pink monkey will decide to arrive and exist. Guess who's back? Da-na-na. Back again. Da-na-na. Lil Bubba's back. Banana. Tell your friends. Da-na-na. Guess who's back? 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 Do do do. Bam 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 bam. Da da da. All right, come on. Shiny Chimchar right here. 847. Be the one. Please. Maybe. Will ya? Till I get lost again. Yeah, that's okay. You're welcome here. Even when you're lost, Bubba, you're still welcome here. You're always welcomed here. Okay. Chimchar? Right, up, yes, go, 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 yes, yes, no, no, no. Okay, cool. Gray Starly, that's what we want to see. We didn't phase on a non-catchable Pokemon, but that Chimchar was orange. The color of this pin is royal blue. Come on now, shiny Chimchar. I got the one in the cave. Are you talking about in the areas in Area Zero cave? Oh man. Which one did you get in the cave, Lil Bubba? Are you still trying to get through Area Zero to the lab? Okay, so that's, you got to the last research center before you go to the lab. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're getting to the good stuff. The juicy part. The spicy, juicy part. Did you say you're playing Scarlet, right? You're gonna have Sada, Professor Sada, and her gaggle of past Paradox Pokemon. 848. This number is the same forwards and backwards. This has gotta be the pink shiny monkey, right? The same number forward as it is backwards. It would only be fitting if this was our pink monkey, but it's not. Gosh dang it. You already know what happens. Is this like a multiple playthrough, or is your main playthrough on Violet and then you're playing through again on Scarlet? What is going on? I've got like a hair or something connected to my shirt and I can feel it, but I can't get it off of my arm. You know when you have like a long hair that just keeps like breezing your arm or your skin and you know it's there, or like a piece of string. I hate that feeling. Like it's like when you get the tickles on the back of your neck, you know, on your spine. No, it got spoiled for you? Oh no. So this right now, this entrance into Area Zero, this is your first playthrough of Scarlet and Violet. But you already know what happens because of the internet, probably. I mean, the game has been out for a while now. We've got both of the DLCs. It has been out for a while now. That's for shoresies. Yeah, the internet is definitely, if you don't want something spoiled, you just have to like ignore the internet. Because pretty much everything gets spoiled now. When X-Men 97 was releasing episodes, I think it was like every Wednesday. Oh shoot, I just smacked the crap out of the mic. Hopefully that didn't make like a huge sound. When X-Men 97 was releasing episodes every Wednesday, I remember there were a couple Wednesdays where like I couldn't watch it right away. So on Thursday, I would just like not go on the internet until I was able to sit down and watch the episode. Otherwise, it would completely just get spoiled. It would be the worst. The absolute worst. Okay. This encounter is going to be 850. So we're at a nice even number. I feel like Chimchar's got to know that we're at a nice even number. He's going to be thinking to himself, hey, this is the one that I'll be shiny. 850 sounds like a good number to be shiny on. You know? No better time than now to be shiny. Come on, Chimchar. I know that you want to shine. Chimchar's gonna be Mikey, so we can just be like, Jan the boy dropping the sparkles in the chat. There you go, my friend. That's what we need. We need that boost of luck. I guess I was gonna say perseverance, but I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here any longer than I need to be. I just want the shiny to show up already so that I don't have to keep doing this briefcase matrix. Lil Bubba says I got one of Crispy's favorite Pokemon, a Psyduck. Or the Rayquaza. Isn't Crispy's favorite shiny the shiny Rayquaza? I think I've heard him say that on stream once before. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsies. I done did mess that one up there. We're okay now. I got a shiny Psyduck. Nice. I still have yet to see a shiny Psyduck in that game. And the amount of Psyduck I've seen in that game is absurd. And on my Violet version too, which I have the shiny charm for. You would think I would have seen a shiny Psyduck by now. But nope. I still have not seen a little blue duck. And I haven't like specifically hunted for one either. But still, I've seen a lot of them. Just roaming around Paldea and the Blueberry Academy and Kitakami. Haven't ran into a single shiny Psyduck. And then even I've got a playthrough of Scarlet that I'm like towards the end of right now. I don't think I haven't seen any shinies in my Scarlet playthrough. Although I was kind of like beelining through the game. So there's that. I wasn't like super keeping my eyes peeled for shiny Pokemon in my playthrough. But I know like when I played through on Violet, I ran into a shiny Marini during my playthrough before Iono's gym on the beaches right outside of the town that Iono's in. I remember what I was doing. I was like, I think I was just exploring those islands honestly. Just off of those beaches and coming back in to go like up into the town to go challenge the gym or do the gym challenge. I was like coming back in through the beaches and there was just a pink Marini sitting right there. I was like, whoa, that thing's not normally pink. It was so cool. Oh, you traded a shiny Golem for the shiny Psyduck? Nice. Very nice. Sometimes you gotta give a little to get a little. All right, what are we at right now? It's 9:42. 9:42 in the evening? And I'm just over here opening and closing briefcases. Opening briefcases and stealing Pokeballs. Two shiny Charizards, nice. Shiny Charizard is such a good shiny. I don't care how much like overhype Game Freak gives Charizard. He's still a cool Pokemon. And the shiny goes so hard. The all black shiny, you can't tell me you don't love the all black shiny Charizard. With the flame on his tail. He's got the red insides of his wings. He just looks so intimidating in the shiny form. Like he's ready to just breathe fire and become the inner dragon, you know? Shiny Charizard is so freaking good. Such a good shiny. Favorite shiny though is Umbreon. I just love the blue with the black. I love the design. Like all of the evolutions have always been super cool to me. And then like the design, the shape of them, everything about them. And then you take Umbreon with those cool mystical looking gold circles all over them, and you turn that sucker into that pretty blue. Such a good shiny. Major fan of shiny Umbreon. My favorite shiny is shiny Umbreon. If I'm having to pick, that's what it'd be. All right, Chimchar, number 853. Are you gonna be Mikey? Are you gonna be Mikey? What's gonna be funny is like if the shiny does, when the shiny does show up, if it's a female. Ah. Because I'm not changing the naming theme based off of the sex of these Pokemon. If these babies are female, they're still getting the Mikey, Donnie, Leo, and Raph treatment. It just is what it is. We're going through this playthrough. Shiny only fire types. We're getting 4 encounters. They're getting the turtle names no matter what. Usually I would be like more prone to name them something more fitting, you know, but there's nothing more fitting than the turtles. We're only getting 4 Pokemon this playthrough. I could have used like the Fantastic Four names, I guess. That would be kind of cool to do. But the turtles were always so good. I just loved the turtles as a kid. I had to stick with it. The naming theme just fit perfectly. Should have got one named April. That would be funny. Well, if I do, I probably will. But when I do phase on some of these hunts, so I think the only one we can phase on really is the Ponyta hunt. Because where you find Ponyta in this game, I think you can encounter its Ponyta and I don't know if it's Bidoof or not. It's something else, like another common, or it's a common Pokemon. Might be Starly or something like that. But I think that's the only one I'm going to be able to that I will phase on, because we've got this soft reset and then 2 underground Pokemon. So I'll be running directly into the Pokemon I'm looking for. And then Ponyta will be the only wild, like random wild encounter. So on, I think it's available on, it's, what is it, Route 11? Arvin just pulled me off of a cliff. Oh no. You got pulled off of the cliff by the computer? The AI not doing you any favors. Not doing you any favors at all. Yeah. Oops. If we go to Cerebi and look up Ponyta, not the shiny. 855 would have been so good for the shiny. Okay, go to Ponyta, and we are playing Gen 8, and we need Shining Pearl, Route 206, 210, 211. Okay, so yeah, it's 206. Let's see. Geodude spawns there also. So we could phase on Geodude, Kricketune, Kricketot, or Bronzor. And if it's at nighttime, we can phase on Zubat also. Awesome. That's for Route 206. What's 210? 210 is the thick grass area, so it won't be that one. 211 is, that's not what we're hunting. Ponyta. Yeah, I think the odds are the best on, so it's Route 206. Oops. 206. Random encounter for a Ponyta. Got lost, so I'll be back. No worries. Got to go back and watch the playthrough video so you can figure out where to go. The encounter rate for random encounter rate for Ponyta is 35% in Shining Pearl in the morning and 45% during the day, and then back to 35% at night. So we want our day-night cycle to be on daytime when we're hunting for that Ponyta, to make sure that it's pretty much the only Pokemon that's going to be spawning. When we get to that point, I still gotta get this. We gotta get this shiny Chimchar first. Number 856, are you gonna be the shiny? Are you the pink monkey? Can you please just be the pink monkey? Maybe, please. I would thank you for it. I really want you to be pink. Nope. He's not pink. He's not pink. Oh, shoot. Hopefully I didn't smack the mic too hard and blow out some eardrums. Number 857, this could be everyone could be, but I'm just saying that this one could really be, you know, 857 encounters. Haven't completely lost my mind yet though, so. And I've got stream to thank for that, because if it wasn't for streaming this, I'm gotta be honest, gotta keep it a buck with y'all, I wouldn't be doing this hunt. But that's kind of the good thing about streaming these. It forces me to do something that I wouldn't normally do, you know? Generally, I probably would just only shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet, because I can make a sandwich, put some Herba Mystica on it, go on my merry way, and almost guarantee that I'm gonna get at least one shiny within that half-hour sandwich. Whereas this is gonna take some time. Some major time. Oh shoot, what happened to all of Lil Bubba's messages? Did he just delete them all or something? That was weird. Every single message that he had in chat just went away? Oh, Katie's in chat. Why did you delete all of Little Bubba's chats, Katie? Why did you time him out? What the heck? Katie, are you still in the chat? I don't understand why you just deleted all of Lil Bubba's messages and timed him out for 86,000 seconds. You time him out for like an entire day? Why are you muting people? He didn't even say anything bad. Katie, if you're just gonna jump into streams and then like mute my viewers for no reason, I'm gonna have to take away the moderation from you. You're not even engaging in chat or anything. You're just jumping in and deleting his messages and timing him out. I won't do it again. I kind of feel bad. My bad. Just ask Crispy about the situation with me. I don't understand why you're jumping into chat and trolling. That doesn't make any sense. And whatever situation you have with Crispy doesn't even affect me. But I can't have a mod just jumping into chat and like muting people. Mass Figure's back in the chat. I didn't even know you were. I thought you had gone away. if you're having problems with Crispy, that doesn't. Can we fix the ban? I don't know. I don't know if there's a way you can reverse timeouts like that. Hold on, I gotta figure out. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to like reverse a timeout. I can't even. Ryder the Shiny Finder, welcome, welcome. How you doing tonight, my friend? I don't. Let me see. Can I do it in the studio? I just don't understand why there was like no need for any of that. Yeah, I don't think that you can reverse a timeout. Let me look it up. Can you reverse a timeout on a user? How do I undo a timeout on live stream? There's no way to undo a timeout. They wouldn't show on the hidden users list. Temporary. So there's no way to bypass a timeout or to like undo a timeout. It's just, it is what it is. That's super unfortunate because now when Lil Bubba comes back to chat, if he's still timed out, he's just not going to be able to communicate in chat. Shoot. Yeah, that'll just have to run its course then. Oops. Still no shiny Chimchar. All right. Oh, good. It's working. Perfect, perfect. Lil Bubba is able to talk. Okay, good. Welcome back, by the way. That's all fixed. Okay. Yeah, they really need to make a feature to be able to reverse timeouts like that then. Either that or when Katie did the timeout for a 10-second timeout after the long one, it must have reset the timeout time. I think that's what corrected it. Did you figure out your way through, little Bubba, the part that you got stuck on? All right. There. All right, I'm starting to hit a wall energy wise. I think I'm gonna try and get to 865 before calling it quits here. If I can just get to 865, then where I fight Great Tusk, Fluttermane, and the Mushroom. Nice. Fighting the Paradox Pokemon. That way you can get into the Area Zero lab. Good stuff. You're almost there. Am I just gonna ignore it? Yeah, because it's pointless. If you don't want to be here, then just don't be here. I don't know what to tell you. Almost like you're trying to create drama where there is none just so that you can get a ban for some reason. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It's childish. Yeah, I read your message. you want a ban, then just ban yourself. Just go away. It's as simple as that. You don't have to be here. Lil Bubba, did you what is your team that you're using for the final encounter with Sada? I know you said you had the level 100 Iron Valiant, but did you add anything else to the team to go into the Area Zero, or are you just going in with the level 100 and that's it? All right, maybe I'll just get to 875. That'd be 100 encounters on the night. We're almost there anyways. We're 10 encounters away. Let's see, it's 10:15 my time. Honestly, I don't really care if you want to be here or not. It doesn't matter. Only Iron Valiant? Bold move, Smalls, going in with Iron Valiant only. That's wild. But I commend you for it. Oh, you got Grim Snarl as well, just in case you need another one. Is your Grim Snarl also level 100? You just OP powered. Just OP powered up. 2 level 100 Pokemon. I think Sada's Pokemon are all in like the 60s, right? They're in like the low to high 60s, I think. I feel like I'm gonna look it up now. I feel like I want to look it up. It's been so long. I haven't played any of the portion of Area Zero since the release of the game, pretty much. I did my one playthrough of Violet that I've been on the entire time, and then I just recently started my playthrough of Scarlet. I just recently started my playthrough of Scarlet, like not too long ago. Oops. The Grimmsnarl's at level 60. Just using it to set up screens, reflect and light screen, protect your Iron Valiant. Max potions, max revive. Most past Pokemon are 60. Yeah, that most of the Pokemon in Area 0 are like low 60s, I think. Grimmsnarl's level 100. Oh gosh. Just going in with the double hundreds. Nice. Very nice. What's happening? How we doing? Zizo, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great evening this evening. All right, I'm gonna do 3 more encounters. So this will be 867, 68, and then we'll do 869. We'll end it on 869 tonight, chat. Why is no one watching? You're the only one in the shorts feed. I've got viewers on the regular feed. I'm streaming to both vertical format and regular feed at the same time. No, I don't. Mass figure. I do not. Oops. I think I have a level 100 Iron Hands on my team too. Oh, perfect. Just in case the Grimmsnarl and Iron Valiant aren't enough, you've got the level 100 Iron Hands to back it up. Good to go. Very nice. Yeah, I'll do 2 more encounters. So 868 and 869. Nice. We'll end it there. And then I'll pick back up the shiny Chimchar hunt after Safari Week. I've got to get a cool thumbnail put together now, chat, for Safari Week. And I've got to make sure that my gameplay of Brilliant Diamond is to a point that I can get to the Great Marsh. And I got to make sure that I have enough coin to get through get into the Great Marsh a bunch of times. Mass Figure says on Pokemon Go for, are you talking about Safari Week? No. It's just a shiny hunting community thing where shiny hunters will go shiny hunting in the Safari zones from generations 1 through 4. And Heart Gold, Soul Silver, BDSP. I think that's it. Oh, you're asking Lil Bubba. Yeah, his team going into Area 0 is Iron Valiant and Grimmsnarl, level 100s. All right, this is going to be the final encounter of the evening, y'all. Let's make it a good one. Get your sparkles in the chat. Let's see it. I want this monkey to shine. That way we can start our playthrough. We just need the pink monkey. The pink monkey. All right, last encounter of the evening right here. Will this be our pink shiny monkey? Little pink Chimchar. Come to me, Chimchar. Please be shiny. Be shiny for me. All right. Right here, right now. Is it going to be the shiny? Darn it. Okay, y'all. That is it for the evening. That was our final encounter. So I'm done for the night. Captain Redvallo, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I am done for the evening. I will be back on Tuesday. And the plan is to do a safari hunt. So I'll double check, make sure that my playthrough of Brilliant Diamond is ready to go with enough moolah to get me in and out of the Great Marsh over and over. And we'll be shiny hunting in the Safari Zone. So that'll be it. That will be it. We'll be in Safari Week next week, participating, looking for some shinies in the Great Marsh. Hope to see you all there. Tuesday next week, 6:30 p.m. PST. Love you all. Hope you guys had a good evening. Drop a like on your way out, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.